My friends, I want you to take a deep breath right now. And I want you to imagine something, that in front of you lies an invisible door. Behind that door is everything you have ever wanted, the success you dream about, the freedom you crave, the happiness that seems just beyond your reach. Now here's the question. What if that door only opens to those who think big enough to knock? Most people never do. They live within the walls of small thinking. I can't. I don't have enough. It's too late. And they never realize the greatest truth of life. You don't become successful to start thinking big. You start thinking big to become successful. 1. Your mind is the workshop of your future. When I was a young salesman, I learned something that changed my life forever. My mentor told me, Brian, everything you see around you, the buildings, the cars, the planes, the phones, everything began as a single idea in someone's mind. Think about that. Everything in your life right now, every success or failure, every joy or struggle, it began with a thought. Your mind is like a workshop. You can use it to build dreams, or you can use it to build doubts. But one thing is certain, whatever you think about most of the time, you become. 2. You become what you think about most of the time. I remember, years ago, standing in a small apartment with nothing but an old mattress and a second-hand desk. No money, no degree, no connections. But I had something powerful. I had a vision of who I could become. Every morning, I would close my eyes and imagine myself standing on a stage, speaking to thousands of people, changing lives. It felt impossible back then. But day after day, I saw it in my mind. I believed it in my heart. And slowly, the universe began to bend in my favor. That's the magic of thinking big. When your mind sees the picture clearly enough, your life begins to rearrange itself to make it real. 3. Dare to dream beyond logic. Logic says, be realistic. Dreamers say, why not? Every great achiever was once laughed at. The Wright brothers were told man was not meant to fly. Walt Disney was fired because he lacked imagination. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for television. But they had something greater than logic. They had vision. They dared to believe in something no one else could see. And that's what thinking big is all about. It's not about being arrogant. It's about believing that you were born for something extraordinary. 4. The size of your belief determines the size of your success. When you walk into a room full of people, you can always feel the difference between those who believe in themselves and those who don't. Belief has an energy. It attracts opportunities. It opens doors. If you think small, you attract small results. If you think big, really big, you send a signal to the universe that says, I'm ready for more. I'm capable of more. And the universe responds in kind. You see, your beliefs are like the thermostat of your life. You can't heat a mansion with the settings of a small apartment. If you want more out of life, you must turn up the heat of your belief. 5. Defeat fear through action. Every dreamer faces fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But here's what I learned. Action kills fear. When I first started speaking publicly, my hands would shake, my voice would crack. But I did it anyway. And the more I acted, the smaller my fear became. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the decision that something else is more important. And when you act despite fear, you train your brain to trust your own power. Remember this, small actions done consistently create unstoppable momentum. 6. Build a vision so clear it pulls you forward. People often ask me, Brian, how do I stay motivated? And I tell them, you don't push yourself, you get pulled by your vision. When your dream is vivid enough, it becomes magnetic. It wakes you up in the morning, keeps you up at night, and refuses to let you settle for mediocrity. Write it down. See it, feel it, smell it, live it before it happens. Because the clearer your vision, the stronger its pull. 7. Surround yourself with possibility thinkers. Let me tell you something you already know. You become like the people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with complainers, you'll find problems everywhere. If you surround yourself with dreamers, you'll find possibilities everywhere. Choose your circle wisely. One conversation with the right person can open a door that changes your destiny. Make a rule for yourself. Only spend time with people who lift you higher. 8. Think progress, not perfection. Perfection is the enemy of growth. You don't have to be perfect to start, you just have to start to become perfect. When you think big, you'll make mistakes. You'll fall. You'll fail. But that's okay. Every failure carries a lesson that builds your next success. It's not about doing everything right, it's about doing something now. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. 9. Success is a habit, not an event. Success is not one big moment. It's 1,000 small disciplines repeated every day. Wake up early. Read plan. Take action. When you make success a daily habit, you become unstoppable. Winners are not born with special gifts. They are built by consistent effort. Every day you repeat your winning habits, you are telling the world, I am serious about my dream. And the world believes you. 10. Act now. The universe rewards the bold in the end. Everything comes down to one simple truth: action. The difference between people who dream and people who achieve is that achievers act, even when they're not ready. The moment you take that first step, life begins to move. Doors open, people appear, opportunities arise. Don't wait for perfect timing. There is no such thing. The best time to act was yesterday. The next best time is now. Final words, my friends. Your future is not written in the stars. It's written in your thoughts. Think big, dream big, act big, because the world doesn't reward small dreams. It rewards the bold, the brave, and those who dare to believe that they can make a difference. Stand tall, lift your vision higher, and remember this: you are far more powerful, capable, and gifted than you have ever imagined. So tonight, when you go home, look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is my time, my moment, my life, and then go out there and make it happen.